Welcome to the Infernal Brotherhood's Willow series. Today, we're going to answer the question, what are brownies? We'd like to invite you to subscribe to this channel for more Willow content, and like and share this video. This information is taken from the Willow sourcebook. The only information available about brownies comes from Menez the Incarcerate, an ancient writer of Lower Kashmir. He's named after the old-fashioned term referring to his writing of the scroll while in prison. This information might best be taken with a grain of salt, as some critics refer to him as Menez the Inaccurate. Apparently, he has a history of hyperbole. Be that as it may, it is the only history available, so let's take it as gospel. The fairy rulers, or high fae, initially encountered humankind thousands of years ago, before anyone recorded history. Humanity evolved into civilizations, and the fae made the choice of self-preservation and decided to come to some form of terms with them. There were a couple of problems with this decision, however. First, fairies don't actually speak, so they couldn't negotiate treaties. And second, their memories were incredibly short, so they wouldn't be able to recall the treaties to begin with. The High Fae decided to recruit others to operate on their behalf. Up until now, the actions of brownies were unknown. We can speculate with a fair amount of certainty that they were most likely frustrating humankind's ancestors, however. Though brownies traditionally show interest in magic, very few have any aptitude for it. So when approached by the magical fairies, the brownies leapt at the opportunity. Brownies are intelligent and very long-lived, though not immortal. The name brownie was a human invention, though the fairies have adopted it happily. It is stated that all brownies are male, but then how do they reproduce? Fairies saw humans as greedy, violent, excitable, simple-minded, jealous, and prone to petty squabbles, so brownies fit the bill as intermediaries perfectly. There's no easy way to ingratiate yourself to a brownie, as their behavior and sensibilities can turn on a dime. But that is to say, they are helpful and loyal when they desire to be. They are able to ride cats, hawks, small dogs, or anything of equivalent size. Humans are more frustrated and annoyed by brownies' behavior, not entirely unjustly. Brownies are masterful, practical jokers, but they truly don't mean any harm. They actually never cause any serious damage to anyone. By way of an example, brownies are known to repave the garden with drunken squirrels, or swapping a lady's dresser's contents with a gentleman's from down the street. This leads to, let's say, strained relations. One famous tale puts brownies in the perfect frame. Urjax the Unconquerable, emperor of a great kingdom, learned of his people setting out dishes of candy and flavored ices for the brownies to appease their devilish desires. Urjax decreed that they would cease doing so and that he did not need to appease anyone. As soon as the brownies learned of this decree, they invaded the castle in order to serenade his majesty. The only problem is that brownie music is virtually indecipherable from feline wailing, banging on pots, paired with a healthy amount of hee-haws. At every hour, they serenaded Urjax in whatever room he was in. The emperor sent his guards after the brownies, to no avail, as they would vanish within the walls. He tried to smoke them out with incense, but the brownies piled up in his bedchamber. He tried traps, tricks, and bribes to no avail. After 3 hellish days, he was visited by a brownie delegation, and Urjax, worn out at the end of his wits, relented to the brownies' demands of candy and flavored ice. But that is all the time I have to talk about brownies. Thank you for spending time with us. We'd like to invite you to subscribe to this channel, and feel free to click the like button and share the video. Until the Infernal Brotherhood convenes again, my fellow scruffy-looking Nerf herders, may the Force be with you.
All right. Stand down, Brownie. He's our prisoner.